Okay, this is Hondo Murray telling a story that my mom told me. My mother's name was Naomi Jean Reed. She just went by Jean. Anyway, she told me once this story when I was younger. I don't know, like early teens. And then, like 5, 10 years later, I asked her to tell me the story again. And to my surprise, because I wasn't even sure I believed it myself when I first heard it, to my surprise, she told it the same way. And the story didn't change. So that's always made me kind of wonder if it wasn't really real. So anyway, you can judge for yourself. Okay, here it is, Joel. Ready? I'm telling this to my son and my wife. They've never heard it. I'm recording it just for the hell of it so I don't have to keep repeating it. Or if anybody else wants to hear it, whatever. Okay. Oh, yeah, and it's Sunday, August 22nd? Yeah, 2023. Okay, at 9:16, 17, whatever. Okay, your eyes ready? Jody?
Yeah.
Okay. Joel, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. It's going to sound pretty weird, but here it is. I'll give you the short version, but I don't want to leave out too many details. So I'll try to tell you exactly the way I remember hearing it. The important parts, I mean. My mom said that she she remembered waking up and seeing, now I can't remember if it was 2 or 3, but there was 2 or 3 short, gray-skinned creatures with big black eyes. Sound like gray aliens, don't they? She told me that they were in her bedroom, but she thought she was dreaming. She got up, she went to the bathroom, had a cigarette, and then she went and laid back down. This is what she told me. Now, whether it was real or not, I don't know. Maybe it was a weird dream, but whatever. But my mom didn't believe in like aliens. She didn't get into science fiction movies or anything. So I didn't, when she was describing these creatures, I immediately thought in my head, gray aliens. Because they were short, like I said, gray skin and big eyes. And she said they had little mouths, and just like the description was like right on it. But she said she went back to the bedroom and they were still there. And she said she didn't feel alarmed, she wasn't scared, but she didn't understand. And I can't remember the details exactly whether she asked them or they said something to her first, but she was pregnant with me at the time. This is what she told me. So she said they asked her some questions and she answered them, and then they disappeared. And that's it. That's the basics. That was the weirdest story I'd ever heard from my mother. And the fact that she told me it twice within like 10 years between the story. And I've never known my mother to lie to me. So, and she was never the type to tell really crazy stories. All of her stories were down to earth and normal. She said it was weird to her, and she doesn't understand it. She doesn't know what was going on, what the situation was. But she wasn't afraid. That's what she said. She wasn't afraid. So, but my mom, like I said, she wasn't the kind of person to tell wild stories. My dad, he was. If my dad had told this story, I would have probably doubted it right away. But I remember that when, I was really, really intrigued by the story when she first told me. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe my mom's telling me this. Anyway, that's it.